Hello! Well, that's right in the way. What if I do this? Can you tell? It's been a while. How's that? Check! Test, test. I really have to get back to... Check is good? Perfect. Oh, why is that so loud? That is aggressive. Test is good. Test, test. I like your finger snaps. Amazing! How are you? What am I doing here? Oh, let's share. Share the love. Let's wake everybody up. Help me sharing. Nightbot. All over me. Instantly. Instantly. I don't want to bug too many people. We'll just... Hello! Hey, how are you? Long time no see. I'm trying to come back from the dead. Share everything. I don't remember what I did for the chat. Welcome to phase 2 of remembering how everything works again. I'm okay. I've been busy organizing something that finally happened last night. So I feel like I can breathe again. Crafty, I missed you. I've been worried about you. How are you? Seriously. Thanks, I appreciate it. I missed you guys so much. I was going nuts. I tried so many times. I was like, today's the day. Today's the day. What if I click this button? Check is good. Yeah, I saw that. That you put the "Are you Yeti" in the title. I like that. I feel like there's there's a lag between the multi-stream chat and just the Twitch chat, which makes me nervous because I'm gonna do some 3D modeling, and I wanna once I cast to my screen, um, I can't fix it. So what do I do? I'm just gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to make it okay. I think I can pop this window out or something, can I? I don't know. It's fine. Everything's fine. Thanks. Yeah, it's hard. I don't know. Do you go through these phases where when you stop streaming, it almost becomes harder to throw yourself back in? I feel like I get better at something the more I do it, so if I'm comfortable and I get in a habit, it's a lot easier. But when I fall off of it, it I don't know, it becomes like a huge thing. Oh, Iron Man suit in the back. Yeah, I have a story about that. I meant to make a video. It fell over when I was reorganizing, and there's a huge, you can probably see it looks extra crappy. There's a huge crack in the chest, so we will be needing to fix that. Once I kind of get my head back into making things again, I really want to fix the suit, and then that will trigger me into getting back to the repulsor wings that I'm making. Um, I can't spray paint right now, and we're having some work done so that I'll be able to spray paint easier through the winter. So I'm just kind of buying my time with that. What's a Yeti? I'm a Yeti, you're a Yeti, everybody's a Yeti. Crafty, you should get in on this. There's people on Instagram that saw the what should I how do I explain this? The Are You Yeti thing. Um and they just joined in without any context, and that was the most amazing thing ever. You have a winter contest going. You could win free filament. Say more. You probably don't want to ship to Canada though. Maybe the real Yeti is the friends we made along the way. That's amazing. That's perfect. I love that. Okay, well, I won't chit chat too much. I'm just gonna, well, actually, I will. Just kidding. What I mean to say is time out for 1 second while I set up my tablet. Like the last time I had streamed, it took me an hour to figure out how to do like the tablet share thing. And then I had to remember how it worked again. So I think I have it figured out. So 1 second. No. Try again. Try again. You are being silly. Spirit Walker! It's really easy. You just start entering contests. There's different kinds of cosplay contests. The main one is craftsmanship based, which is probably what you would want to do because you make all yours, right? There's different like skill levels. There's usually novice, journeyman, and masters, and depending on your years of experience, like you might, like in your case, you might have to start as more of a master. But basically you have to make, the rules always change, but it's usually at least 75% of your costume, and then you submit how you make it, usually in a build book, and then there's like a stage walk. Why are you not working? I just tried this out. Okay, am I not, I feel like I'm not doing it the right way again or something. Boop. Oh, there we go. Oh, except now I can't see my screen. Can I pause it? Pause? Technical difficulties. Yeah, give me seconds. Yes, I'm just remembering how I do all this because I'm like not remembering for some reason. So that worked. I want my computer back. Give me my computer back. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to totally take it off. Boop. Okay, so this has to go over here. And CS, how are you? What in the 9Ls? Oh, thank you. Thanks, Tanner. Bonita Yeti, majorly Bonita Yeti. Yeah, CS, I was like chatting to you as you were switching. I'm like, I'm trying to figure out all the things. Sorry, it's blurry for some reason. Stop being blurry. Figure your shit out. I can only handle one ridiculous problem at a time. I had a game plan and now I forget. Oh, right. I have to switch this. 1 second. Switchy switch. Launch this. Do that. Do this. And then do this. I think they're trying to communicate. And then close this again. Man, why doesn't this just like work as intended? Why is this such a pain? Holy crap, I have a lot of things open. No wonder it's not working properly. Oh, thanks. That's nice of you to say. Now I'm clear. I had to connect a different tablet and like I had this all sorted out for like from before, and I'm trying to do this in a way that I can still see the chat, and they're not playing nicely with each other. Aha! Success! I win! I think, can you see? Can you see all the things? If it was easy, anybody could do it. Isn't that the truth? That's where my audacity comes in. Okay, so into Nomad Sculpt. Ta-da! Oh, sorry. P.S. TikTok. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube as well, and they get the second screen because TikTok doesn't play nicely with the apps that have the multiple cameras. But yeah. So look what I'm making. I've been busy in the off season. So I'm doing a female Mr. Freeze. Possibly a bunny suit version. We'll see. We'll see how far the ADHD wants to go with this one. Yeah, I kind of I'm still gonna go back to the Wampa, but the Wampa is slightly easier because I'm gonna end up like covering it with fur once I print it. You can see all the things. Perfect. Yeah, I got a new tablet for Christmas. I just needed one with a bigger screen because it was affecting my workflow. Like I was messing with my like reference pictures all the time. Yeah, so I know a lot of people don't love Batman and Robin. But I did, and I think the Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze costume is like it's probably up there. Like top 5 favorite costumes. So kind of an opportunity has come up where I can like I have an excuse to make it now. So I'm so pumped. Hey, Green Ranger, how are you? Oh, you gotta start treatment in 2 weeks, Crafty. Oh, Polymaker filament. Yas. Yeah, so I have this new like streaming setup because I also stream on Twitch, and sometimes it works on TikTok, but it ends up creating more problems than not. So I'll just like periodically remind TikTok that if you like have Twitch or YouTube, you can see the other screen there. It was just easier because like the camera of the tablet thing, it wasn't a very clean look. So this is where I'm at right now. I'm getting used to this new program. How do I turn that beep off? That's crazy. I thought I fixed that before. Blurriness is gone. Okay, perfect. Catch you later. Um, do I watch Wonder Woman? Yeah, I just actually made an absolute Wonder Woman cosplay, and I had so much fun with that. I still need to go back and fix it up a bit, but it's one of my favorite designs that I've done too. Whoop. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna like chit chat. Maybe I'll get some stuff done. Maybe I won't. Who knows? I can't like fully talk about why I've been gone yet, but on January 15th I will be able to. And then it's like my plan to like do more of that stuff live because I'm kind of hoping we can do the body doubling thing and you guys can hold me accountable to like make sure the things that my uh my ADHD audacity has been like, I can make that. No problem. What could go wrong? Nothing, right? Absolutely nothing. So you'll notice that one side is wacky, and that's just because once I'm happy with where everything is, I'm just gonna mirror it, and then I'll make one or two things a slightly different so that it's not completely symmetrical because I feel like a lot of the look is he just kind of like makeshifted a lot of parts together and stuff. So we'll just go with it. The hardest thing has been like again, kind of like the stormtrooper where you're taking like a male armor and adapting it to female form. Can be a little tricky. The salty medic for designing prints. I use well my go-to is Nomad Sculpt, but I also use Blender for anything that I just want to if it's like really crisp straight lines, like really linear, I'll just like use Blender really quick. Um Sometimes I use Adobe a little bit too if I like that's like my super duper fast go-to. Probably most of it. I think I'm gonna probably have to do a shell, like you know the parts that light up, like his pecs. um, I might print a shell, or I probably will just like laser cut some acrylic and heat it up and put it in there just as easily. But probably most of it. I've been getting more confident printing with TPU and I'm loving it. Like the Absolute Wonder Woman was my first corset, and I have this whole plan that I'm kind of working towards. Mainly because a friend of mine like really helped encourage me, but like she was helping me with the Absolute Wonder Woman. And she was like, "Oh, you 3D printed that?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh, like where'd you get the file? Like it's she's like, it's hitting you in all the right places. Like I would wear that." I'm like, "Oh, I designed it myself." I'm like trying to like make a generic version for people that are more into 3D printing than the hands-on crafting. You see a lot of videos with like Worbla, where they do like the shell, right? And I feel like every video that you see where you watch like an expert working with Worbla, you're like, that's easy. And it just like, it doesn't help you at all because Worbla is such a pain in the butt. But this is like going to be my 3D printing like go to for that. So I'm like slowly workshopping that at the same time. So like basically the generic form that I've been working on is what this blue layer is. And then that way every time I go to make something like this, I'm pulling from my own stockpile of files and then hopefully like getting faster and faster because like pretty much any armor like you're the base is roughly the same. Like there's probably pauldrons, there's probably bracers, and I already have a few of those pieces started from when I was messing around with Blender actually in the first place. So I'm just trying to get better at having like my own like primitives basically. So that when I get crazy ideas, I can make them even faster. Right? Get it, got it good? I feel like it's a lot easier than other programs. It's significantly easier than Blender. Like Blender is a beast. But it was harder for me because I didn't have like any of that knowledge at all going in. So you just kind of feel like you're jumping right into the lion's den. There's like so much you can do with that program. It's overwhelming. And so like once you kind of figure out what you don't need at all, it becomes a little bit easier. Nomad I found a little bit tricky at the beginning as well, but because I had a base with Blender, it made more sense and I found it more user friendly. Like I feel like it's much more suited to my ADHD because things make sense. I just had to find a workflow that worked for me because I'm not very good with like drawing and things like that, but I can kind of manipulate shapes in a certain way, and I found a way to do that that it still looks like what I'm trying to do. And I'm getting better and better. Like I'm always learning like new ways of doing it. I'm probably still not very efficient, but that's okay. Like I'm way more confident with this program than any of the others. And I love side bonus, I love that like if I'm not feeling like a hands-on kind of crafting, I can like sit on my couch with snacks and caffeine and I can just like casually chip away at it. Like I like that part to me was the massive like selling feature why I like push myself to go back and give it another chance because I was like this like goblin at my computer on Blender, like learning all the commands, right? And I had all these cheat sheets everywhere because everything there's like shortcuts, right, that just make your life easier. We're getting lots done. Woo! So I think where I left off, I kind of added these like hoses, which is probably like his like air circulation. And then there's kind of like these divots that go around, but that requires commitment and liking what's happening. I don't think I validated these, or did I? I did. I did validate. Perfect. So that means I can make that smoother. Maybe we don't want to do that. I think I did that on purpose. So we will voxel it then. I just want to see if I can't get it a little bit cleaner. Maybe I just won't fuck with it. I just don't want to smooth it out because I'll lose those lines. So I'm trying to like make it easier, but it's like not working. But we can always go back to it later. And like sometimes I get too crazy on what details I need to leave when I know like with the printing process I'm gonna end up probably getting rid of a lot of that stuff anyways. I probably don't have to sit so freaking awkwardly, eh? Here, is this better? I can't see my screen anymore, so I have no idea. Hopefully I'm being a little less impolite. Definitely more comfortable because like I didn't like before how I was constantly like looking this way. I tried to like angle my computer so that I won't have neck problems. Fingers crossed. All right, so I can't really tell what this vent is on, so I'm just going to, what are we gonna do? This is half the problem is there's so many things you can do. I think what I'm gonna try first is a cell mask just of this area. How far does it go? Ugh. We don't want it. What the? Oh, I didn't auto validate. There you are. And I hate that, so we're gonna do that again. I feel like it's just on this one piece, so maybe I'll just do it on this one, and I just wanna do that. And then we want to probably not have it, we don't want it too smooth. We want it sharp. And that's probably good. Now, is that too thick? Possibly. Okay. Extract. And then we want to clear. And then because I am blind as a bat, that's why things are like a different color because I can't see. you working? Are you off today? Tell me everything. I missed you. Never leave me. Oh, wait, go on Twitch because you are going to want to see what I'm working on. And if you don't respond, I'll know you're at work playing hooky. So how was everybody's holidays? Tell me everything. What did I miss? Well, I was like off in my own little world. And I want to pull this here and here and here. Are we gonna make it? Probably just go as far as that anyways. So beep boppity boop. And we'll switch to the line and we'll just like trim that. Like that. That looked crappy there. What is happening with that? Doughboy, what up? Oh, hey, witch. 2 weeks of nothing. Yeah, it was crazy because my kids were home 2 weeks straight, and it was a little hectic. So, yeah, I like didn't stand a chance streaming at all during the winter break. I was like, there was a couple of days where like I woke up optimistic, and then like as the day progressed, I just like slowly collapsed. Dave of things, hey, how are you? Deacon, hey, what's up? Thanks for joining. If you're not familiar, I'm using Nomad Sculpt. You probably can't see. Now you can. I'm doing a female version of the Mr. Freeze Arnold Schwarzenegger from Batman and Robin. Is it Batman and Robin or Batman Forever? Yeah, so if you're new here, I make weird things. I follow the ADHD. What's the best site? My Patreon, my Cults 3D, just kidding. It depends. You can like always check the free sites first, depending on what you're looking for. If you want a really good file, you're gonna have to pay for it. So in that case, I would check like Cults 3D, and some other sites like Etsy even once in a while. It's funny because I'm plugging myself, but I'm horrible at uploading. I have so many files that I still need to upload. It's ridiculous. But the thing is like for me anyways, when I upload my files, if it was like really easy to make, like those I just put up for free. Or if they're like something really common, yeah, like I always do that for free. But if it's something that I've workshopped and I've made special tweaks that make it easier to wear for cosplay, like that's when I charge like $5 or something for it because there was extra work in it. And ultimately the goal is to make it easier for you to print and wear so you don't have to like figure out how it's gonna attach or like, you know, and if you want to do your own thing, like whatever. But a lot of the times these files, if it's somebody that isn't a cosplayer that's making it, they don't care about that part. They don't know you're trying to put it on your body. Miss you too, Krista! I was doing my suit out of foam, but going to switch to 3D print. What suit are you making? Do I already know and I just forgot? P.S. I do in fact have post-concussion syndrome. It is confirmed. So silly brain is like officially extra silly brain. I'm funny, thank you. I mean, I laugh at my own jokes. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Oh, I was thinking Iron Man, and then I was like, is it Iron Man? Which version are you doing? Doing it out of foam, it would be worth it like in the long run because it would be so much lighter to wear, but man, I like personally, I'm crazy about things looking symmetrical and I love like the crisp lines and like with 3D printing it's just so much easier to achieve that. At least for me. Like some people are wizards, right? The Mach 3. Nice. How far along are you? You can, as you can see, my rescue suit has a giant crack. The chest plate split because it fell over. Somehow, I lost like the metal stand that you put the mannequin in that like holds it down. I'm not really sure how I was capable of losing something like that, but I did. And because of that, and I was extra silly, the Mark 7. I am reading the chat. There is for like YouTube and Twitch, I think my mod mentioned there's a little bit of a delay. Yeah, so sorry. You just might have to give me an extra second. I think it's just like the price you pay with like the multi-stream. It just takes a slight second. But I am reading it. Which one's the Mark 7? I'm trying to think. I was gonna be like, I'll just Google it, but I'm screen sharing, so I cannot, in fact. She could not, in fact, Google it. Shadow, what up? Thanks for joining the Are You Yeti? That was so fun. I can't believe my crazy idea worked. Like that's crazy. And like everybody did it. Like I was so worried that like things were gonna go astray and it didn't. It was fine. It was fine. Yeah, it was fun to watch it go down and then people are confused. I can't wait to like officially like talk about it on Thursday. But like it's one of those things where like if you know, you already know exactly what we're talking about. The one with the yellow face. Well, I mean are you sure it's yellow and the light blue? Oh, okay, okay. We're narrowing it down. Rings a bell. See a really cool Punisher Iron Man cosplay. I think there's probably more than one, but I feel like I've seen one recently too, and I'm like, that's so cool. Amazing. Yeah, I bet you've learned a ton putting it all together. And like, yeah, you're gonna be so much more comfortable when you wear it, especially if you're planning on wearing it to a con. With foam, especially, make sure you wear something very breathable under it. You are going to get sweaty. There's like no breathing room. Oh, thank you. I brushed it today. I've been on like with the holidays and stuff. I was like extra craft goblin. And luckily I've had some like Google Meet meetings and stuff, so like there's been the odd time where I'll join. I'm like, oh, I really should have looked in a freaking mirror today. And so I was about to stream for the first time in a couple weeks today. I was like, I should do something. Your face hurts from the Wolverine cosplay. It looks awesome though. You look just like him. I might have to buy that Iron Man suit. Do it. Or make it. Join us with the chaos. No, it looks so good. Yeah. Again, I was your lenses are they look to be like the perforated ones, and I was like, man, that's I don't know how you game wearing helmets and like window tinted visors and stuff. Like I swear, I just can't prove it that you have like a little mini TV or something in there. I just can't prove it. I need more time. Oh, what did I do? Did I do something? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Always have autosave on. Okay, thanks. Thanks for coming to my lecture on always save your work. What's the thing they used to teach us back in school? Like, save early, save often. Thank God for autosave. Yeah, chaos. Well, you are in the right place, sir. Luckily for this tablet, it kind of keeps me somewhat focused, but when I'm in like the hands-on phase of my projects, I am so all over the place. Like, full chaotic squirrel mode. It's a miracle I get anything done. I don't even get it. You know, I'm just gonna lasso. Fine. Save, do your thing. Whoop, whoop. Oh, I hate it. I did not like that. Maybe we can just like smooth. I'm gonna smooth this out anyways. I've been kind of trying to figure out if I can figure out what parts they used for the suit. Oh, what the? Come on! We need more mesh. All the mesh. Let's really see. I just want to give this like a little bit of an edge, and then I'm probably just going to imprint it a little bit. Oh, it's still collapsing. Come on, stay with me. You're not even that big of a deal. Don't be a diva part. You're just like supporting whatever this tube is that's probably keeping Mr. Freeze alive. I mean, I could be an overachiever and like actually add fans to the suit or something. He uses diamonds to power the suit, right? It's been a while since I've seen that movie. Oh, thanks for the finger heart, Cal. That's amazing. I'm gonna just voxel this again. And then, are we getting too high? I just don't want it to get too high in, because you are not cooperating. I just don't like this piece. It does look like it's supposed to be. Yeah, you know what? We're going to trim and then mirror it. And it'll be fine. Everything will be fine. And we want to go this way. Probably this way. And we don't actually want to go that way. We want to go this way and not that way. And then not do that. Oh, local? World, probably. And we want to go the other way. And we want to go like that. And then where the heck did that end up? Where did it go? Ah, we're in trim. Never leave yourself on trim. Never. Where did you go, man? What the heck? Did you just like not work and not tell me? That's rude. Rude. What is happening? See, this is what I knew this was gonna be a pain in the butt, because whatever, we'll just manually do it. It's fine. Can I? Sorry, 1 second. Hello, I'm back. Do I have other suits, like Iron Man suits or other suits in general? I have made all sorts of random stuff, but I only have the one Iron Man suit for now, and then I have Cherry Blossom Stormtrooper. What else do I have? I made a Balrog last year. I like make stuff and I'm obsessed with them as I make them, and then I instantly forget all about them. I did Wonder Woman's Golden Eagle armor last year, but I made it in like 4 days. And I liked the paint job I did, but it wasn't accurate, so I obviously will never wear it again. Because I want to like do it better and I want it to actually look like how it's supposed to. I just kind of let my ADHD go on a total side quest. And I was like trying out all these different types of gold paints, and it was looking really cool. It was more of an antique-y look. So you left for 6 seconds. That's okay. I'll just keep ranting. It's fine. Thanks for the roses. Yeah, it's wild. Like it's just insane how obsessed I will be with a project. Like nothing else matters. And then as soon as I like get it out of my system, I'm like, well, like I like people will ask me like you just asked me what I've built and I'm like it takes me a second because I'm like I think I've done stuff. I'm pretty sure I make things. I have like a crazy doom pile though too cuz like if I don't make something while I'm like in that zone or something comes up, which happens a lot, like a lot, and then I don't get back to it, it's in the doom pile. And then it's hard to get out. Then it becomes task avoidance. It's like doom pile slash task avoidance, and that's like so hard to get out. So yeah, so I don't have any other Iron Man suits. That's my only one right now. I thought about maybe doing another one, but I really want to get that one to where I want it to be. So like that would be way off in the distance. And then I have Cherry Blossom Stormtrooper. It still needs a bunch of tweaks. I did my competition piece last year was I did a custom Balrog from Lord of the Rings. CSCS, thanks for popping by. What else? What else have I done? Like I'm all over the place. So it depends on like what I'm into and what inspires me. Hey, Wicked! The 89 Batman? Amazing. Do it. Yeah, so I'm already hating this, so I'm just probably going to not bother. Boop. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. You didn't actually do anything. That's fine. We just want to flip you. Flippity flip. Do, do, do. Flip object. Man, why are you being weird? Let me control you. What the heck? Also, there was like an update. So like I got a new tablet and then it's like also all different, which I kind of hate. So I'm like figuring out all these things at the same time, but this method is already pissing me off, so. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Oh, Babe Rock, kind of. Yeah, the way it was meant to be worn, not with a broken foot. Okay, I'll try to call you Wilson, but like with my silly brain, I'll see that like CS, like my brain stops after like the first couple letters. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be right here causing chaos. Oh my god, Bo-Katan. See, like, right? It like that's just stupid that I can't even remember my favorite build. Like that's one might say that's embarrassing. Yeah, I don't like how that was gonna look. I'm just gonna like indent it. I just don't trust myself to like again, I'm not good at like hand drawing, right? So but we'll try. Hey, what's going on with this now? I've done so many layers. Oh, that's why. You need way more. You need more things. Treat it as if you like stamped it. And sometimes it's good to just like freehand things because you don't want it to look too perfect. Because, you know, I mean, I'm sure Mr. Freeze has a lot of resources, but probably doesn't have like a industrial machine thingy. Let's drag this out a bit. Viva la Yeti. Tanner, you still kicking around? I just saw your message pop up. Get the snacks! What up? So I have not been around recently, Misfit, and I just saw like the messages that I got tagged in yesterday about the wedding dress. So like first of all, congratulations. And second of all, yes, yes, and yes, do it. Do it, do it, do it. Do all the things. Because that would be pretty cool. I just feel like there's so many opportunities to like mess around with it. Like sorry, she's making, or maybe, hopefully, making 3D printing like her wedding dress. And like already in my head I was like, "Oh, it'd be really cool if you could like get like the effect sheets and like pick up on those tones for something, and they could be like a peekaboo." I have the country's largest bridal convention next weekend. I'm gonna film and take pics. Yeah, and I feel like when you're used to like making things too, like nothing that is like maybe like off the rack, so to speak, is like it just you'll like aspects of it, but it's not quite perfect, and you'll be like, wow, I wish this had that and that had this. Amazing. Yeah, that's so cool. I can't wait to see how that goes. That's exciting. Twin. I have a twin. And also welcome. Welcome your mom. And I mean that respectfully. Miss Fat on is it Miss Fat or is it Mrs. now? I guess it wouldn't be Mrs. yet. Oh, it is Mrs. Mrs. Fat on the TikTok. And she's also Canadian. Hello there, Doc. What's up? If you're just popping in on TikTok, I have my tablet streaming to my computer. You can see the other view if you have YouTube or Twitch. TikTok and my streaming program do not get along. I've tried, I give up. Oh, she's on Twitch too, P.S. I can give you a shout out next time. Blaze! You can't comment? Were you getting filtered? I didn't even get a message. Yeah, I switched from OBS to Streamlabs recently because it was easier to multi-stream, and then like womp womp, TikTok hates Streamlabs. So I'm like, that's cool. The plans. So I've tried a couple of times and it's a common problem that they just don't get along, so I give up for now. Yeah, I probably should have put more effort into it, but like my effort is into like the making things, and I get very annoyed and frustrated when I have to like figure out the streaming part of things, and I'm like I openly admit I'm not good with that part of it. So when Streamlabs was like easier to be like boop boop, I'm multi-streaming, I was like, yes, done. Like let's move on. Oh, just causing all sorts of trouble, Blaze. Did you check your Instagram last night? I may or may not be responsible for some chaos over there. The Yeti? Yep. I can't fully talk about it yet, but I am so pumped that it worked. January 15th, I'll be able to talk a lot freely about it. The hearing aids were connected to phone and not PC, and I had, oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be a bit of a predicament. Yeah, it was so cool. I got over 100 people involved, and then people that weren't involved in the blast were like, they were jumping in anyways. I'm like, this is so cool. Like I can't believe a stupid idea I had like worked. And it's like to be a fly on the wall too and see other people's reactions and comments, and a couple of them, somebody said it right to me and they had no idea that I was behind it. They were like, this is a marketing genius. And I'm not a marketer or anything. I just have crazy ideas. And I was just like, oh my God. I was like, this is so funny. Hello there. I would like to ask about filament. Do you have experience with Bamboo AMS? Would like to know a good manufacturer to feed it. Need to get me a blue and red PLA for some board game tokens. Yes, all the things. Okay, so first of all, because I have to leave soon, I have a Discord server. So if you have Discord, please join there. It's a makers server, 3D printing, 3D design, cosplay, like painting, like all the things. I feel like there's like a lot of information I want to give you, but I can't give it all to you on stream. So that'll be a resource after. But yes, I can't see my screen anymore, but like I have a couple of Bamboo printers. I have both AMS systems. And so like for filament, I just feel like it depends on what you need it for. Like I post-process almost everything that I print because it's usually a cosplay. So I pick the cheapest thing I can print the fastest. So like if you're looking for like quality prints, like I don't usually go past the default settings. I'll mess with some things, but I am going for structure and speed in most cases because a lot of the things are life size that I deal with. Hey geek, what's up? New makers. I have not received my new makers yet, Blaze. So I don't know if new makers is any good or not. So far their ability to say they're sending you filament and then not ship it to you is interesting. Thanks for the roses. Are you sure it's good? Prove it. Feel like you have inside information. What's up, Eternal Dreadlord? Rain, are you still there? Can you give Eternal Dreadlord and Shadow the shout out thingies? Not that it's as exciting as when Shadow does it, but oh, this is Nomad Sculpt. This is where I do most of my 3D modeling. Sorry, I'll zoom out so you can actually see the project I'm working on. So I'm doing a female Mr. Freeze. It is kind of related to the RU Yeti. Because it's probably gonna end up being a bunny suit. I've like basically been dying to do this build, but like in a cute female way, and like now I have the perfect excuse to do it. I've been chipping away at this over like the Christmas break and stuff. So I'm probably not gonna go too far like in this section. I don't know if I'm gonna add the shoulders or not because with like the bunny girl look, there's usually a collar. So I might have to like mess around with that. I feel like I'd feel more comfortable if there's shoulders. So we'll see. I'll probably make them just to make them anyways. But beyond that, I'm not sure. I have a fan club and you've joined it for 300 days. What? Superstar. Thanks for the roses, Trident. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. Oh, there he is, Rain. Can you shout out Eternal Dreadlord and Shadow if he's still kicking around? It's my first stream back in like probably at least 3 weeks, so cut me some slack. I gotta like warm my brain up again. It's been on sleep mode. Hey, Starfall, how are you? What are you working on? When do they start announcing people for TOCC? Well, the tickets just went on sale the other day. Probably closer to when the event happens, I would say, because I'm not sure if the applications are even open still. Like, I'm assuming they're probably still open and that they'll be closing soon so they can like make their decisions. Thanks, you too. It was hectic. I have two small kids, so it was busy. I was happy for school to come back. Very, very happy. Oh, that's gonna be so cool, Starfall. What is this arrow? What's this? Is this new? What happens if I click it? I don't know what this does. I don't know what's happening. I'm scared. Divine, how are you? What are you up to? Did it do something cool? Sorry, my computer screen looks really weird right now because I've got like the screen mirroring thing happening, and I can't really see my own stream, but I just wanted to make sure that like the tablet thing was working, and then I can see the chat, and that's it. We'll need to calibrate my printer soon. Quality on tokens suck so much. Need to find out how though. What slicer do you use? Like you use Bamboo Studio, right? Because if you're printing something small, it might be worth trying a different, like a smaller nozzle. But like I find that the smaller print settings with the 0.4, like you can still get decent quality. Um, and it depends. Like yeah, more information. If you do join the Discord, if you could just like put a picture of what you're talking about, of like what it looks like printed, like in its current condition, we can help you a little bit more effectively. Oh, sorry, Eternal. I'm horrible at knowing when the ads pop up. Um, yeah, so yeah, this is Nomad Sculpt, and it's like my go-to program for doing a lot of my 3D modeling right now. I do most of it there. I'm doing female Mr. Freeze. Hey, not Vinny? Oh, celebrities. Well, those, if they're not up on the website already, I would be concerned, to be honest. Because I feel like they're big names, like they already know like a year in advance. I haven't looked that closely. I'm going for sure, but there's no announcements yet. That's a little that's a little scary. I'm sure there will be soon. Like now that it's the new year and like they just put tickets on sale, I'm sure they'll probably start making official announcements. They have to if they want to sell tickets. If it's a flat, if like the tokens are really flat, make sure you have ironing turned on because that'll make a big difference. Nozzle that came default with the printer, have P1S. Okay. Yeah, I also have a P1S. I love my P1S. It does not love me sometimes because I torture it, but it still works. I lost the screws to my original AMS system when I was like shuffling everything around to make the artisan fit, and so I haven't been able to like reconnect my AMS system to that, and it's been ridiculous. But like I have all this scrap filament, so I've just been like manually feeding it in just to kind of use it up. Because I am part Scottish and I can't just like not do anything with the scrap filament. Luckily a lot of the like the burst rolls that I have happen to be gray, and my Audacity is making me take on a larger than life project that I can talk about very soon. Um, and gray is the perfect color to use up a lot of filament. Matt, Neo, hey, I'm alive. I think. I think. But I have one question. Are you Yeti? Everybody go check Instagram and see the chaos that I was creating over there. I mean, it's definitely not as dramatic if you like don't follow very many cosplayers, but I tried to kind of get all the like cosplay adjacent fandoms involved. Like I got uh like some Warhammer people and like tabletop and things like that. So I tried to like bust into all the places. Yeah, Eternal Dreadlord. If you log on to Instagram, you might see some chaos. Man, puzzle piece. Am I not yipping enough? And meat sometime? Mm, Yeah, I haven't been live. Christmas break, I've got two little kids, so like it was impossible. And then the thing that I can't talk about has been equally as crazy, but I can talk about it as of next Thursday. In like a week, basically. I can be fully transparent with what's been going on. So like between like Christmas break and this thing, there's been stuff. You uploaded it? Perfect. Okay, I will check that out. Yeah, I've seen people's ID store on Yeti, but I don't understand. That's perfect. You're not supposed to understand. It's supposed to cause a little bit of chaos. But like everything will be revealed. If you follow Geeks and Co., we're going on their podcast next Thursday and we're gonna be like, this is what's happening. All will be revealed. Right? Well, yeah, but I mean, if we're both in like full armor, like good luck, right? Probably walk past each other like 20 times. Took an ultra HD pic, that's why it's as file instead of photo. Okay, as long as it shows up in the Discord. Oh. Ah. Did that what's happening? Okay, didn't affect the screen mirroring. All right, I'm going to probably give myself another 15 minutes. I love how I've gotten nothing done. This is sweet. I mean, I got this one line. That's not nothing. A line that I kind of hate. And then I'll smooth this out a little bit. Although I feel like I just need like a little bit more to work with. There we go. That's better. There we go. That's looking better. A little bit more acceptable. Until I decide I hate it again. Maybe I'll just do the one, because the other one is kind of on the lower half anyways. And then I've already made like these little rivets. You probably see these little dots on your screen. Basically I want to try to keep them all the same size where it makes sense. So I'm probably just going to like put them everywhere. Peyton, hi! Tyler! Oh, hey! Oh, I'm like losing my voice, sorry. It gets really squeaky when I start to lose my voice. See, I haven't been streaming, so I'm losing my ability. You gotta keep it in check, right? Yes, Dreadlord. I know it's not everybody's favorite Batman movie, but like I love it. It's one of my favorites. It's a little corny, but I'm here for it. The Mr. Freeze like Schwarzenegger suit. Um yeah, like yes. And so this is actually kind of related to the Are You Yeti thing because it's creating an opportunity for me to make something that I've wanted to make and now it's like I have the perfect excuse. So it's actually going to be a bunny suit, but it's going to be based off of the Mr. Freeze. One of us, one of us. Yeah, well, I'm already trying to infect you from here, Matt. I'm trying. Don't resist. Which one is the Matrix pill? Is it the red pill or the blue pill? One of many props. You're just getting started. See, and you're a designer as well, so I feel like it's gonna change your perspective whenever you like play a video game or you watch a movie. There's this little voice is gonna start to be like, you can make that too. just fully commit. Just give it. One of us. One of red pill. Yes, I think, right? Yeah. I see like I remember I forget what year Batman Is Batman and Robin and Batman Forever? I'll have to Google that later. Again, post-concussion syndrome. That's my excuse for being extra silly. um, but yeah, it was like my favorite. And then like Batgirl, Alicia Silverstone, like hello. That is also on my list. Now I'm realizing I have a type because I was trying to do shoot, I have no idea what those notifications are. Rain, can you like type what just happened? Because there's different things happening and I don't want to not say something if something cool is happening. Batman and Robin, yeah. I was pretty sure, but then Batman Forever I really loved as well, so I get those kind of confused sometimes. 1997? Are you sure? No. Come on. That long ago? Oh, thanks for subscribing, Starfall. And now you can see what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm making a bunny girl, Mr. Freeze, as one does. Isn't that on like everybody's bucket list? No? Just me? I either make something pink and keep it perfectly accurate, or I turn like a really cool thing into a girl really cool thing. One or the other. I hope so. Like for me, I want to do this suit justice because it's so cool. I'm probably gonna watch this movie a bunch because like sometimes I get too focused on my reference and it's hard to get like a really high quality reference photo and stuff like that. So getting different angles is really, really helpful. Luckily he has like big pecs, so making it into like a corset isn't that much of a stretch. Batman Beyond. Yeah, she's actually on my list because I loved Batman Beyond the like when it was a TV show. I have the DVD set somewhere. And I had no idea there was a female one because I don't think I actually fully finished watching it. So Ghostbuster Jedi. Amazing. The Ice Age. I can hear it. I can hear him. Sorry for Twitch and YouTube. On TikTok, Matt said, I'm not even gonna try to do the Schwarzenegger voice, but he said, you know what killed the dinosaur? The Ice Age! And I can't not hear it in the Schwarzenegger voice. TCC, yes. I'm planning to be there for sure. Maybe what I should do is probably have these builds, maybe on the docket for that weekend just to kind of help like keep myself moving. But I also really want to fix up my Absolute Wonder Woman because I think I'm gonna wear that one a lot this summer. And then I want to get back to Cha Hae-ing and maybe take another crack at wearing the rescue suit if I can make the adjustments that I want to make because I have to finish the repulsor wings anyways, and I feel like if I can like use the repulsor wings to pull myself back into that project, then it'll breathe new life into it because if I have a really hard time going backwards sometimes. There's just like so many things I want to do and I can't control like what like inspires me, right? Yes, you did. Welcome. On Twitch, T-Roy, you can see the other screen. I couldn't get it to work on TikTok, but I'm 3D modeling Mr. Freeze, female Mr. Freeze bunny suit. Try saying that 10 times fast. Pretty much, yeah. Do we need like a warning before you like enter? Warning. You're hoping to order another Shang-Chi cosplay? I loved that movie. Yes, do it. I need to watch that one again too. What do we think of like the Doomsday hype? Yes, no, maybe so. I don't know if I like this line. I'm just gonna make this a little bigger. And now smaller because I really want to get in there. Get in there. I hate it. Too much, take it back. I'll just smooth it and call it a day. It's funny because I've pumped out some armor really quick. Especially if I'm helping somebody else. I did actually take my first commission, so that was exciting. So that gave me confidence. Because I think being self-taught, you kind of struggle with like at what point are you even ready to even consider something like that? Anyways, that was a side quest. Because I kind of forget what I was saying mid-sentence. Oh yeah, the hinge thing is what I was getting at, but like I get so in my head, it's ridiculous. Like a lot of what you see, like the blue layer, and there's a whole bunch of these other layers here that I've done that I've like stacked on top of each other. And like it's like you just feel like you're making a lot of progress. And then this stupid teeny tiny little hinge right here that's on a weird freaking angle of whatever this like clover thing is. I spent like 4 days on it trying to like replicate it as best I could. And it was like such a weird shape and it's like on an angle and it like connects into the circle thingy that I think he puts the diamonds into. Um it was so good. It was so good. Yeah. Shang Oh, I'm not even gonna say it. But that movie. I did one commission way before I got a little known and hated it. I did a physical commission last year and I didn't like it as I suspected, but it was good to kind of do it just to like confirm that I didn't like it because I've got like the crazy perfectionism thing, right? And what I find like to put that into something to sell, like you're talking about hours and I go too far, right? And then it's not fun anymore. But like I wouldn't want to give somebody something that I am not happy with, but like they were thrilled. It's just that like I get crazy over small things. Go beyond plus ultra. You're keeping your fingers crossed. Would be cool to see your take of you getting frozen by Mr. Freeze, like in, yeah, right? I think that'd be cool. Kind of like I'm doing a lot of the decor for what's happening, or I'm volunteering, not a lot, but like I'm making some things, and I just feel like that's where my brain is right now, and there's just so much inspiration to like draw from. With what I'm learning, how to use my 3D printers and their slicer software. Yeah, and it's all about building on top of your skills and getting comfortable. I did the same for spent a week on the ears because the shape is so right. I know I hate that. Like you're like, why can't you just do what I can see in my brain? Like it's in my brain. Just physically stay in this shape. Sorry, apparently I'm blind. Is it Kiro? We're either gonna go with Kiro or Seven. Because that how are you? Welcome to the chaos. Pretty much, yeah. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. All right, let's try to get one teeny tiny little thing done, and then, you know. Although I think I want to move this. I kind of hate that. Sometimes going backwards is the only way. Yeah, I think I might go back to my original plan because I'm not digging this. It's gonna drive me crazy because I know that I like hand drew it. But this actually I want to move it. I like to move it. Now should I move it or rotate? Let's try moving first. I like to move it. I'm in Ontario. The question would be the why you're getting frozen in the pose. I was wondering if I have time. Well, you know what? Actually, scratch that. I was gonna say I should try to make the pew pew he has, but that probably already exists. There's no way somebody else hasn't already 3D modeled that, right? So I would save so much time like being able to just use somebody else's file. So like I feel like I could possibly make that, but I would do it as like an action shot probably. And then have like somebody edit me like frozen or something. You're from Finland? Cool. How's the weather over there? It's weird here in Canada because like where I live, we've just been getting hammered with snow. It's been crazy. Like people have been stuck not being able to leave their homes. And then today it's 10 degrees and it's raining. Like what? I am bad at reading the chat. Like I either am like all in and I read the same line over and over and over again, or like a bunch goes by and I'm like, oh, whoopsie. Do you make stuff? Do you print stuff? Tell me all the things. Okay, now when I pulled this down, are we now? Yeah, we're off a little bit now. So we're just going to rotate. Yeah, that looks better. That's more like what I was picturing. And then I think just so they're not perfectly the same and it's not fitting, I'm gonna just try to go with what I have. It would be kind of cool if this one hose was sort of like hanging down a little bit. Are these hoses like directly into his lungs? I have to watch the movie again. Two chats is a valiant effort. It's like my ADHD like wants to try to like multitask, right? It's like such a toxic trait of mine where it's like you think you're good at multitasking, but like you're not. But I won't stop trying. Power of positivity. Okay, yeah, yeah. So like same-ish here. Oh, like I would probably actually do it as a photo. Like it wouldn't be I could probably do like a statue. What I would probably do is I would probably set it up with a photographer to figure it out and like we would pose and it would probably require a lot of editing on their end, but then like what I want to maybe start trying to do is, and it was Crafty's idea, is to try to take these photos and like turn them into miniatures of something. Because like if I could do that, I could make tweaks in my program. Like I could add to it myself, which would be kind of cool. And then it also gives me kind of a visual reference if there's something I don't like and I want to change, or I want to like maybe see how it looks virtually before physically making the change. Okay, I think that's touching. We don't want any leaks in the air hose. That would be bad. I just want to like drag. Oh, I don't like that. We want a big brush. I don't like how this is insert words, sorry. I do this a lot. I'm like trying to do something and say something at the same time and it doesn't always work out. I'm trying to do this in a way because like obviously the hose is supposed to be a secondary piece, but for 3D printing purposes, like I want them to be connected because otherwise that would suck. All right, let's check back in here. Again, it looks weird on one side because I'm gonna mirror and do the things. Matt, you have infiltrated all the chats. You made it easier. Appreciate it. A good idea, thanks. Hey Jacob, what's up? I was equally terrified. Starfall, it was a slow build, right? Like with anything with cosplay, you just keep like building on top of your skills that you pick up, and it's just really interesting, I think, to me that like I went this way because I never would have predicted that like 10 years ago when I started cosplay, because I started with like the foam and the floor mats and like making stuff in my closet because there's no space, and kids foam mats, we were like cutting them up and stuff. And now to be like such a major shift into 3D modeling and 3D printing, and it's just like wild. You kind of take a step back and you're like, what? Like, when did all this happen? But I'm loving that it went this direction. I like being able to save things. I like being able to visually see it before I print it. Because with my foam work, like, for me, I wasn't like super good at it, right? Because that's what I was, a beginner, so I was like figuring it out. And I really struggle when lines aren't clean and pieces aren't symmetrical that are like supposed to be symmetrical and stuff. It just drives me crazy, and then I can't move forward with something. Like I'll like keep trying to chase like a problem. Only weirdos 3D print. It's me. I'm the weirdo. Sculpt and chill. I'm glad my summary gets it. I am probably going to leave soonish. I have to do some like real life work soon. But I've been desperately trying to come back to you guys. I missed you all so much. Things have been crazy. If you haven't joined my Discord server, please do. Even when I randomly disappear, I do try to keep an eye on it. It's not a super crazy chatty server, but everybody's helpful. Like if you need an issue, like we all try to help. I want to try to be better about getting the watch parties going again, because I know a few of you have been asking, and I struggle with commitment, okay? If I can just get like Rain to just be like, okay, this is the day, or Rain and Krista just like make an executive decision. Yeah, I do too. I'm in a lot of servers, and some of them are much more active than others, and I think that's amazing. I just struggle. I get overwhelmed easily. Like, as much as I love multitasking, I feel like it's like a thin line where suddenly it flops, and I'm ah. I miss the closet workspace. It is nice that we get to grow into bigger workshops. Fusion 360 has been my preferred model program. Being able to use numbers helps. Yeah, yeah. The scaling thing, right? Oh, thanks, Rain. Some people on YouTube might not see whatever it is you did. Woo, function. Wait, is that we don't have executive dysfunction problems. Not here. That's crazy talk. I feel like I'm not missing too much more. Can you see my mouse thingy? Oh, you can. That's cool. There's like this piece right here that connects whatever these are, brackets, I guess. Um, and then once that's there, it's pretty much just like adding detail. I need to try to find a reference shot of that circle that's right under the shoulder, but I think I'm probably just gonna assume it's the same circle that's right there. And then that makes my life easier because I can just like rinse and repeat, like boop, boop, boop. And then I'm not gonna do the biceps, I don't think. I might do the bracers because I feel like I kind of want something on my arms. I haven't done a full, like a proper bunny look, so I'll have to see what the parameters usually are. Ooh, what should I do for the tail? It can't be literal. It should be like a snowball or something, yeah? Ooh, or a diamond. Everybody remind me I said that. Somebody write that down. Write it down, write it down. Blitz squish, thank you. I have to tell you this, Aris. Um, Somebody, I've seen a lot of comments, and I'm like on cloud nine that this chaos I that came from my brain actually worked. I was sharing some of the memes from that you know what, from the you know what in the you know where, and somebody commented on my story, and I forget what they said, but they were like, wow, like they were like, man, whoever did this was marketing genius and blah blah blah. And I just like died laughing. I was like, yep, the silly little cosplayers, the marketing genius, not. It was just a crazy idea that I was given the green light for. So, and like everybody did it the right way. Oh man, I'm like so proud. It was so cool. It was ADHD for the win. I told you it's our superpower. Yeah, I it was so cool seeing Instagram's reaction and like people that like you either totally understood like what everybody was talking about or you didn't, and then a lot of people were reposting the photo that weren't even like involved. That was so cool. I'm like, that's so cool. I'm cool, not me. You're cool. You're cool, Eddie. PS, I'm sorry, I am reading the chat. There is just like a slight delay with the YouTube and Twitch just because I don't know why. Insert explanation as to why. I think it's probably because of the streaming program that I use. Fusion for life. I would fully support Saphira Frozen by Mr. Freeze statue. Haha. Well, we'll put that on the list because we've got the Princess Leia thing first, which I just would want to like maybe 3D model. Um, hello. You're saying hello or halo, which either are fine. Either works. Yeah, that was crazy. Now everybody just has to like keep it zipped for a week. I've had some of my American cosplay friends message me and they're like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "I wish I could tell you." A couple of them I was like, I can't say much, but I may or may not be responsible. Wink. No, I don't forget about unique ideas ever. Like, I'll probably still bring it up in 10 years. When I do it, maybe eventually. It's all about like like stars aligning. There's probably always at least six weird obscure projects like floating around in my brain. It all depends on kind of like what comes up that like forces it into action. And like that's why I'm doing the Mr. Freeze bunny suit, because like as soon as this other thing started happening, I was like, the time is now. Like game on. And it like because there's a deadline, which is something I need, it makes it real. It gives it a chance to stay out of the doom pile. So this is a 3D modeling program I use called Nomad Sculpt. Damish. Damish? Damn. 422. 422. Yeah. So like I just always have a weird idea just like ready to launch. I just need an excuse, right? Just give me the excuse and we're good. Yes. Okay, so we've got like the air hose thing. I think we have a plan of attack. I'll see what this looks like with the generic like figure. I might end up moving like this shoulder. Like I might maybe work it into the top of the corset. So 'cause I'm more comfortable when there's like straps and stuff, especially if you have like lighting and just like it's always good to have extra support, right? So I feel like I might incorporate that. He wears like a bathrobe as his like underlayer. So I might take that and turn that into like the bunny bow tie or something. Yes, you know what I'm talking about, Starfall. Freezy bunny, that's so cute. Yes, yes. Okay, you see the vision. That's what's happening. You totally get it. 422. That is exactly what's happening. It's kind of like a Dragon Con bunny hutch deal. What would be the pose and expression for this hypothetic frozen ice statue? Well, I feel like unintentionally or intentionally, it would probably be similar to how they get frozen in the movie, right? Like I think Bat Boy he like does like a lunge at the beginning when he gets frozen. And I think it's something like that. So maybe it would be that, or if I have like the gun, it would be like kind of like a fight sequence or something. Something like that. Those are just my first initial thoughts. Um, Sometimes what you want to do and then what you actually can do are two different things. So it's always good to have kind of a backup plan. How much time do I have? Okay, a few more minutes. Maybe I'm just gonna try to do a little bit of this center section. Um, and then I'll actually feel like I got something done. It also kind of looks like he has more tubes that are around his collarbone. So I'll have to try to find some more references for that and see, because that would be a detail I would just move lower. But for the most part, I'm probably gonna cut out most of this section up here with like that one hole. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Okay, so if we were to do layers, I mean, I kind of want to be lazy. Is this all together? Do we be lazy or do we be not lazy? Let's be lazy really quick because it's just a silly look. Let's try cloning it. And then we are going to paint it. Pink, obviously. Why would you even ask? Show yourself out. All of this will be like put together. It's just that like for me, I think I'm just like going blind or something, but it's easier for me to see the difference in the layers. See how it's still underneath? Yeah. So there's this like kind of different tube. I don't know, like it's, we shall name it the butterfly exhaust pipe because that's what it looks like. Boom. And then it's very similar to this clover, but what we can do is, because I spent way too long on silly hinges, we can kind of mess with this a little bit and just see if we can't get it like close. Actually, I'm just gonna move this over here and turn on snapping. What we want, probably this way, yes, thank you. Keep going, keep going, keep going. One more. Ah, too much. Okay. Come back, thank you. Whoop.
Why are you dehydrated, bitch?
Oh, thank you. That was the first time. The blurps are working. Hooray! Right? I feel like it's the perfect combination that just like it was asking for it, so to speak. Oh, the party scene. That's a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it. What brands of filament do I use the most? So for the most part, I usually try to pick something as cheap as possible. I do use a lot of bamboo. I get the refills. Basically, it comes down to cost because like I'm not a professional or anything. Everything's out of pocket for the most part. So I'll do like bulk sales. Like if I can't get a good price on like bamboo filament, Elegoo is my next go-to. There's a couple of brands in my Amazon. Rain, what was the one I just told you about? If I was like using like a multicolor print, I have like there's some really cool ones that are my go-tos that I'm like more comfortable with if I'm not gonna like finish it. But yeah, like Elegoo and Bamboo are the main ones I use because I mainly use PLA and then I'm getting more into TPU. And with the TPU, specifically, I love the TPU for AMS, which is from yeah, Overture. Yes, thank you. I was like, insert word. Overture is the other one that I really like for PLAs. I haven't done much with PETG. For PETG, I use either bamboo or elegoo typically, depending on the color. But the AMS TPU, I I love it because it's the easiest to get through my printer without hassle, so to speak, and it's still like rigid. It's not super like there's different types of TPU, right? I'm no expert, but like some of them end up softer and more flexible than others. But I really like that one specifically because sometimes it works with the AMS, but I don't really risk it anymore. And just like the way it finishes, I can treat it just like foam and finish it the same way and get rid of the layer lines. It still has a lot of structure. It's really, really strong. Because I put it through its paces. Big time. So yeah, but like the short answer is like typically whatever is on sale. It just usually means that I'll do like a bulk sale because like that's like the only way, right? Let's just put this back. And now you know, I don't know if I can manipulate this the way I want. Probably do. Actually, you know what? That's pretty close. Let's just take this snapping down. I feel like that's close like that. And then we can align and we can stretch and stretch. And then we can, is that the right angle? Not really. Feel like, yes, okay. The ADHD is ADHDing. We don't want symmetry on, no, no, no. Okay, we need a little bit more. Ah! We still have trim on. Kind of want to like cut it. Boom! Boom shakalaka! Sorry, I'm really weird. Don't leave me. And then I want to just like cut. Come on, trim. Got one job. Boom, boom. It looks like there's some kind of gears going on in there, but I'm not really sure, so I'm just gonna be really vague for right now. And I'm definitely gonna leave the hinge that I spent way too long trying to mess with. Way too long. Do, 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 do. So it's already a lot closer. I mean, my other thing I would have done probably is just like it wouldn't have been that big of a deal just to whip it up with the tube tool, but I just can't stop myself from messing around. Not that I'll remember this for my next project. Actually, I don't mind that. Just to like give it a little bit of a difference. See? Bada bing, bada boom. Where was I? I have some Sunlu, Bamboo, Spectrum, not sure which one I want for my board game stuff, and which one for my Witch King. Target audience reached. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings nerd. Well, I mean, I made a Balrog. Lord of the Rings. Yeah. It's my thing. I love it. Did I want to do that? No. Let's mirror it first. Okay. Why did I do that? We don't need to do that. So what I'm going to do with this piece, do I want to cut that out? It's going to look stupid because I warped that hinge pretty good. So maybe what I'll do is there's like a break in it that I faked. Don't get too close there. I don't like that either. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. See? Look. Not bad, right? For just like copying something and then just like doing some stuff. I know it doesn't look legit yet, but it is about to. Why'd you do that? Weird. That's weird. The gizmo is probably messed up. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. We'll just do it. Split! Where are you? Thank you. Makes it slightly harder when it doesn't work perfectly, but at least we can mess around with it. Ah! Not like that! Like that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Although there is like that piece. Maybe this is like a Bob Ross happy mistake. Okay, I'm gonna go back before I split it. Is this one piece now? Yes. Yes. Okay. We want you to auto. Perfect. See, this is why I stream, so that I don't look like a crazy person. You guys are proof that I'm not crazy, because I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to you guys. Bleep, bleep. Hey, Freddy, what's up? I'm just gonna turn snap off, because I feel like I want to be really picky with this. Yeah, that's actually funny that I like screwed up in the wrong, or in the right way. And then I'm just gonna, I'm gonna turn grid on for a second. Reference, because I want to see how, I feel like I'm really off. That's pretty close. My ADHD meds kind of make my hands a bit shaky sometimes. That looks pretty close. Close enough. Again, like, if he's building the suit himself, like, no offense, Mr. Freeze, but it's probably not perfect. Don't come for me. Okay, cool. So at least now I can say that something got done. Except I think I do want to split these because I don't like that they are still far away. And I need to go in 2 minutes. So split. Split speedrun. Boop boo. Get closer. Doo -doo. Hey Peter, what's up? What's up? Just making a Mr. Freeze bunny suit because I can. We have the technology. Okay, I think it, sorry, this is bugging me, and like, this is why I struggle with leaving, because I finally kind of like, I'm figuring something out, and I want to fix it because there's like there's no way I'm gonna remember. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, happy. Let's save that shit. Save. My files are getting really high, so I'll probably have to decimate a bunch, but luckily it's like handling it not too bad. And then one last thing before, no, don't. No, why did you do that? Bad. Okay, go back to whatever, it's fine. We're just gonna join those so they're one thing again. No, I just wanted you to go away. And we want to align, center, that. Thank you. Thank you for not being weird, geez. What the? I have a really bad habit of being so impatient and then I don't close the menus and then things go wrong, shockingly. So this like butterfly exhaust, I'm calling it, that's like obviously the technical term. Just don't ask me any further questions. It looks like it's hovering just above this like one clover, so I'd say it's probably like there. It's probably more of a harder edge, so if I like have time, it'll be like one of those if I have time things before I start test printing. I'll probably carve out a cleaner edge on the outside if it's not looking right, but I'm liking where this is going, and I think that the butterfly is about the same like depth as the one circle on the inside. So, hooray! Now we will save. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Yodel yeet. I think you win name of the day. That's saying a lot because we've seen some good ones. Okay, I have to skedaddle. I just want to show you where we're at though. Here we are with sorry, the turntable thing. That's not what I wanted to do. What did I do? No. Situation normal. Hooray. Oh, sorry. Okay, no, sorry, that's bugging me. I can't do it. Let me fix it. The thing is I try to keep my spare parts visible because I like legit will forget. Oh my god. Okay, here's 1 second. Spare bracket. And it's huge, so let me just destroy it really quick so that things stay not so crazy. Okay. File, save, yes. Yeah, we're at like, we're at over 4 million vertices. So we need to, there. Oh, and then I didn't hide it. Oh well. Nope, can't deal with it. Can't deal with it. I labeled it so that I wouldn't forget, but whatever. Okay, third time's a charm. There we go. So again, I'm gonna mirror it once it's like all together. So this is like where we are at. We've got, so just pretend that it was like flipped. So it's coming along, right? Stick to Monopoly. Yeah, seriously, eh? Stick to something. Okay, that's where we are. Thank you for joining the chaos. Join the Discord if you want to be notified next time I go live, because I'm kind of all over the place. Otherwise, I will catch you guys later. And let me just do the thing so I can do my thing. And I hope you guys have a good weekend. And all the things. I'm gonna go to my normal one for 1 second. Boom. Yeah, that was fun. Thanks for like helping me to like kind of come back a little bit. Yeah, I was gone for too long. I'm sorry. I'm gonna should be able to be more consistent now. So, until next time, party people, I will see you later. Bye, guys. Have a good day.